Alright guys, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you're new to the channel and if you enjoyed this video. So I just saw this video that was uploaded by Fight Hub TV where Marcus Vegas interviews the unified heavyweight champion of the world, Andy Ruiz, and they were talking about all the things that happened during the fight, and how he felt that, how he knew that Joshua was going to lose after he hit him with the first time, and how he felt getting knocked down the first time. But one of the things he said is when they were talking about the rematch happening, and as you can see on screen on the title, Andy Ruiz says he'll go to the UK, but they got to give me $50 million first. And he says that he wants it to be in the United States. And in another interview I saw of him, he was saying that he wanted it to be in Mexico, right? Now, when this fight first happened, when this fight was first over with, a lot of people were telling me that Andy Ruiz, that there was a rematch clause, right? But a lot of people were telling me at first that the fight's happening in the UK, the rematch, because in the contract it stated that they're gonna have the rematch happen in the UK. But that wasn't the case. When Andy Ruiz signed the contract to fight Anthony Joshua in the rematch, the contract said that if he beats Anthony Joshua, he would have to fight him in a rematch immediately. But it did not say that he had to go to the UK or anything like that. So now, since Andy Ruiz is the A side, because he is the A side, he has all the belts. He beat the champion. So he is the A side to Anthony Joshua now. Okay? No matter how people want to spin this shit, he is the A side to Anthony Joshua. Now he knows his worth. And I love that. Andy Ruiz knows his worth. He knows that Anthony Joshua is a guy who's getting paid multiple millions of dollars. He made $5 million against Anthony Joshua. I believe Joshua made around $32 million, $20 million. He was the challenger, so he only made $5 million. But now, since he's the A side, he knows that he's worth a lot more because he upset the dude. So he knows that they're not going to be lowballing him and giving him no $5 million payday. So he's demanding $50 million, which I think it's good. I think he should do that because, again, he was the one who beat Anthony Joshua. So let's see what happens. Does Eddie Hearn give him $50 million? Hell no. Eddie Hearn's not going to give him $50 million unless the zone gives him. Do they see him more valuable than Deontay Wilder? Because they weren't giving Deontay Wilder for the longest time. They were giving him $12 million paydays, $15 million paydays because Eddie Hearn felt that Deontay Wilder wasn't worth it. But does he feel Andy Ruiz is worth it, considering the fact that he beat his guy? He's the unified champion. I would imagine yes. So I would love it if they do actually give him this money, just because I feel that he deserves it. Because he did beat Anthony Joshua. He holds all the belts besides the WBC belt. But of course, if he doesn't give him that money, but I like that because Andy Ruiz is basically saying that he's not going to just go over to the UK and defend his unified belt against Joshua because Eddie Hearn wants it. Again, Eddie Hearn would love this. Eddie Hearn would love Andy Ruiz to go to the UK because they want Anthony Joshua to have the hometown advantage. That's all it is. They want Anthony Joshua to have the hometown advantage. They're probably going to try and pick a referee that is going to stop the fight prematurely. And this is why I really don't want that fight to happen or take place in the UK, because I don't think that it will be a smart idea for Andy Ruiz to go there, just because he's not going to have no favors. I'm telling you. The crowd's going to be booing him. They're probably going to have some iffy judges. There's probably going to be a referee that is going to stop the fight prematurely. When Andy Ruiz got dropped the first time in the first fight, there's probably going to be a referee in there like Bob Foster that would immediately wave the fight off if he got dropped like that again in the rematch. Imagine the ref jumping in when Anthony Joshua dropped Ruiz the first time. And again, I just feel that they would do that because this was not supposed to happen. So they want Anthony Joshua to regain his belts. The zone wants Anthony Joshua to regain his belt. So this is why I'm saying I don't think it's a good idea for Ruiz to go over there. I think he should stay and defend his unified belts in the U.S. He's the champion now. He has the right to defend his belts wherever he wants. But at least Ruiz is doing those negotiating tactics, saying, listen, I'll give you all your advantages you want, Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua, but you got to pay me this massive amount of money, ransom. So do they take it? Who knows? Maybe they take it. Maybe they're like, you know what? Maybe they're that desperate. They're like, you know what? We want to have all the hometown advantage. Let's give him that money. So even if he does get, all this disadvantage, hey, at least he made that massive payday, right? But I honestly, personally think that he should be fighting in the U.S. again. I just don't think that it's wise for him to go over there, especially because, like I said, I know how boxing works, man. Anthony Joshua was not supposed to lose. And if you're going to be in his backyard, I'm telling you, man, they're going to try and set something up. They might try and set this guy up. Anyway, guys, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'm out. Bye-bye. Peace.